Hello and welcome. So I have 4 boxes to unbox today. 3 of them actually just came today, and the 4th one, my best friend, it got delivered to her house from when I was gone, and I said, please just deliver the one. And it delivered it to her house, and I just saw her yesterday, so I did open that one just to make sure it's all there, and one item I just gave to her, but I'll tell you about it when it's there. So first up is Fairyloot Adult, and we have Prophecies. And I think this is like a really big one. I didn't really care about. Maybe I could try to read the sooner and I could sell it. I started selling. I actually went to the post office today and I walked over, even though I couldn't sleep last night, even though I was tired. Today is my sibling-in-law's birthday, and they celebrated yesterday, and they had like a 90s themed birthday, and it was like so much sugar, and I don't eat that much sugar normally, and I did yesterday, and I feel like I'm drugged. Like, I don't take Benadryl. I took it once and I hated how it made me feel. I feel like I was on Benadryl, so I walked. But anyway, we have The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gilling, who I believe she's the one that wrote One Dark Window, and I really did not like that book. And it's kind of funny because I've been using the tote bag from Fairyloot just non-stop because it has a zipper on it, and I do love the aesthetic. But this is really pretty. I love how it's like that soft, like faux suede-ish feeling, but then this is like glossy, so it really like it's like a rose window. Like you see in Gothic cathedrals. That is really pretty. Also, she is very mysterious, and yeah, we have really pretty edges. So, you know, I should probably tell you who it is, right? Artwork is by Carissa S. A redesigned cover with artwork by Carissa S. Art and designed by AEA Draws. We have a text colorway variation. Okay, so I guess it's, oh yeah, because this is, oh wow, it's pink when I'm pretty sure it's black in the original, and that is really pretty. I will admit I do like the original one. I really love that it is that pink really makes it pop, but this is also really pretty. Oh man, it's really pretty. Oh, also I didn't realize, because I haven't seen it in person, but it's kind of cool. It's like a male or like knight damsel, I guess the better. That's very interesting. I wonder what this is about. I have no idea. And then we have full color artwork with foil on the front and back of the hardcover by Blanca Design, which this is so pretty, and it's such a cohesive design. Very pretty. Digitally sprayed edges on all 3 signs by Carissa S. Art, which I showed already, and then character artwork on the end papers with foil by Carissa S. Art, and that is so pretty. And look at the foil. I love this. Oh my gosh. Whoa. What is happening? I don't know. But also, do you notice the stained glass window? Let me not drop it. The stained glass window is different. But this must have been so much work for the poor artist. Wow, that is amazing. So it's bound with a book with digital signature and bonus content, which is a bonus chapter. And we also have a author letter. Okay, and then the bonus content is back here, I suppose. Oh, that's not it. I'm gonna oh no, that is okay. So the foulest night in all the Trom. So here is the bonus content. But yeah, I had a lot of sugar yesterday, and that's what I'm blaming today. I feel like I got hit by a truck, and so I'm like, I don't trust myself to drive, and besides, like, not too far to the post office. So I dropped 3 books off the post office. Doing a great job selling on Mercari. Please come buy my stuff. So yeah, so this artwork, you can feel the ink on it. I wonder, oh my gosh, can I get the next one, please? Is this in the trade editions? No idea. Oh wow, this is really pretty. Very pretty, and I am out of space. Oh my gosh, and I'm even out more out of space because I never cleaned up my romance. One when I went digging for my Lord Olympus. Alright. So that's what we want. Oh, keep this here. Let's keep this. I can ship these bills for shipping, and then throw out. I have. Oh, it's just my. Oh, I thought I moved the book, and I thought things were gonna fall. There we go. Running out of space. Running out of space. All right. Next up is the very first Owlcrate. I think this is a sci-fi. Given that this is the side, I'm gonna say it's a sci-fi. Oswald is the everything's science fiction until someone makes it science fact. There you go. And give me a second. I keep forgetting that they don't do the thing. All right, got it up running. So here we go. I made a little bit of a mess. So I'll start off. This is an exclusive redesigned dust jacket art by @Fishman Arts. So let's get there. And this book is Overgrowth by Mira Grant. All right. Oh, she heavy. She does. So interesting. Ooh, whoa. This is a story. It can't hurt you anymore. Interesting. And then we have reversible dust jacket designed by Artsy whoa. Okay, Artsy Daisy. And this is a reversible dust jacket, and this is fascinating. And if you want to see the sides. And it says, my people are on their way across the Gulf of Stars to devour and subjugate the human race, but mostly devour. I think kind of like this side more, but this side does have the foil. That is actually holographic foiling right there, if you can't tell. And I do kind of like that. Okay, decisions will have to be made. Printed hardcover case designed by Lichen and Limestone, and oh my god, that is beautiful, and it's foily, and it's wow, it is so pretty. A bit dark, but very pretty. End page designed by Scribbles. Oh, and it's foiled too. Whoa, that is, it's like it's just like the ending in the window, the framing in the window. Yeah, just a little bit of foiling, which that's pretty cool. Very heavy. Stenciled design edges by Lichen and Limestone again, and it is really nice. And it's signed by the author on a page designed by Musing by Sophie. And there is also an author letter. So here's the author letter. And ooh. Okay. You can see it's like pressed. I'm very confused. It's like foiled. Okay. Oh, I think I told you all before, I love when they're stuck together. It reminds me back like the Middle Ages. You had a book knife to like separate them. Oh, I love that. But I need to separate. Oh my god, they're really stuck together. See where the bonus cut. Oh, and there is a ribbon. Okay, I'm assuming this is still part of the book. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh my gosh. It's really, I feel like I'm eating chapter 21. This all takes place in 2031. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this ends here and then harvest, but no, it would tell you that this is exclusively for, oh yeah, no, and that's, no, because that says chapter 22. Oh, bother. Give me a moment. Alright, I can't find the bonus content. If anyone else can figure it out, let me know. Maybe there is no bonus content and they just copy pasted and didn't properly edit it, and it's not supposed to be there. But yeah, bright green ribbon bookmark. So yeah, this is really interesting. So basically the synopsis says, since she was 3 years old, Anastasia Miller has been telling anyone who listens that she's an alien disguised as a human being, and that the Armada left her on Earth and is coming for her. Since she was 3 years old, no one has been willing to listen. Now, with an alien signal from the stars being broadcast around the world, humanity is finally starting to realize that it's already been warned, and it may be too late. The invasion is coming. Stasia's biological family is on the way to bring her home, and very few family reunions are willing to cross the gulf of space for just one misplaced child. Alright, which I guess is probably the green chick right here. But yeah, interesting. Huh. I guess it has their actual artist name, not just the Instagram handle there. Interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, it is just very dense. It's a very dense book. It looks really cool though. I am partial to the fairyloot though, because I love me a stained glass window. Alright, and now we have my Illumicrate box. I'm quite excited for this, just because I do love Illumicrate. See what goodies they have for me. Oh my gosh. I'm making a little bit of a mess here. Alright. Here we go. So, Ancient Artifacts, May 2025. If you want to take a look at the spoilers. Next month, I'm going to try to do this a little bit blind. So first off, ooh, okay, this is definitely like What the River Knows, or something about the library. It's that book by that Bolivian chick that I'm not really crazy about. Let's see. Ancient Archaeology Plant Pot, art by Anna Stead, which is at Thistle Moon. Breathe new life into this old world magic held within this plant pot inspired by What the River Knows. Ooh, I will say I do love this art, and I do love ancient Egypt. So even if, I mean, I haven't read the book, so shouldn't be so judgy. But I do love me some ancient Egypt things, so I might just keep this. Let's see. I need more space. Space is needed. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I don't need you anymore, so I'm just gonna leave you there. And there goes my earphones, earbuds, headphones. We have an Illumicrate Buy a Book Decision Coin, inspired by The Queen's Thief by Megan Whaler Turner. I don't actually know that book. But buy a book. Do not buy a book, which we are obviously going to ignore it when it comes on the side, right? Like, you can never have too many books. She says as she runs out of space. This is Buy a Book Design Coin, designed by The Bitter Season at The Bitter Season. Stuck on the decision of whether to buy that brand new book or not, flip our coin. Inspired by the Queen's Thief, and see how your decision will be guided. And if this coin knows what's good for it, it'll always say buy a book. Alright, next up we have Jade Dragon Bow Replica, inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sulin Tan. Which I've read the first one, I haven't read the rest of them, and I really should. I do own Heart of the Sun Warrior. And then I didn't buy the Tales of the Celestial Kingdom, and I really regret that. And I tried looking for them on Mercari, and there's just way too much money. Whoa, this is really cool, and also really heavy. Like, I know Illumicrate ones tend to be, like, heavier, but this is, like, pretty massive. Also, they've never done a bow before. That's really cool. I don't quite remember the bow, but sure. This is really cool. I really love this. I feel like I should display it on the wall. Just put it on the wall. Also, I realized this is a dragon and not a seahorse. I totally thought this was a seahorse. Anyway, oh, I should probably read you more. It's the Jade Dragon Blow replica by Stacey McAvoy Comte. Make Celestial Kingdom proud with our next replica in the brand new shape. Yeah, it is. Inspired by Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Oh, this is interesting. Dark Artifacts Satin Pillowcase inspired by Dark Rise by C.S. Picant. I have not heard of the author or the series. And I cannot open this. Let's see. Eeh. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can't tell by how horrible my hair is right now, but I washed it and I didn't have time from to put a mask in, so it's just like super dry. No, this is plastic. Plastic doesn't belong in here. But I do actually use satin, or actually right now I'm using a silk. One of my good friends bought me a silk pillowcase in the prettiest color. So I do use satin, although this satin is like a really cheap satin that I'm not really a big fan of. I also don't mind that it's one, although I totally get like it's usually adults who are buying these. I do like the print though, but I get that, yeah, you know, it's usually adults who buy these. But if this was a better satin quality, I would totally use this, because my husband tried to use the satin because he does have longish hair, and he kept sliding off of it, and he's like, no, I refuse. So like if you look at my bed, like his has like a normal pillowcase and I have like the satin or the silk. I'm not liking the feel of that. Maybe I'll just put that in the guest room when we get the guest room, and you know, put it with a regular pillow, and people can decide if they want to use a satin pillow or a non-satin pillow. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, and now we have our book, which is a pretty thick one. Like, I know the Owlcrate one was thick because it's the way it's printed, but oh yeah, the Dark Artifacts Satin Pillowcase. The artwork is by Swana Luau, which is Syrie art. And then we have Song of Legends Lost by M.H. Ayunike. I have not heard of this book at all. It's Orbit, and I usually do like Orbit. Mito, Spirit of my fathers, hear me. Mizito, Spirit of my mothers, hear me. Mizito, Lord of the Eagle, Master of the Bone Tree, hear me now and come. Is this like a American indigenous? I don't know. But it's an exclusive redesign cover by Jeff Brown Graphics. So that's that. Yeah, I'm getting there's nothing in the back. Oh, interesting. So we have hardback, features an exclusive redesign cover, foil on Will Ballin hardback by Lichen and Limestone, which is black on black, and this is kind of like the Tree of Life kind of reminds me. Really cool. Ooh, that spine is nice. The back's okay. Digitally printed edges by Jeff Brown Graphics, which fits really nicely with the dust jacket. Illustrated end papers by Istrander, different from front and back. A bound in letter, bonus content, and is digitally signed, which today, yeah, oh, they actually did put foil. Look at them. Not nearly enough foil, but I'll take it. Good job. Literally today, Illumicrate, oh, the stars are foily. It's a bit dark though. Literally today, Illumicrate announced that they are going to, in their main subscription, not really have authors sign it, because their subscription has gone too big and they don't want to hurt the authors. The other subscriptions are more likely to have it, and they will obviously let us know. Bonus chapter, The Eagle and the Flame. So yeah, so I guess this, but they also did say that they are going to just have redesigned redesign dust jackets, because I remember people were complaining about that they're like, why is it just a colorway? And I guess they took it to heart and they brought it to publishers who let them do more leeway. So I guess that's kind of their compromise with us, is I will get a customized book. It's just not going to be signed, which I totally get. Authors, I'd rather they save their wrists to write up more stories for us to read and having to sign it. Personally, I don't care about the digital signature. Like, I can take it or leave it. I do not care. It's cool we're getting it. I'm happy we're getting it. Thank you. But I don't have to have it, so I guess I'm thankful. Thank you for giving us that. But yeah, I know some people were making like, boo-hoo, digital signature suck, and I'm like, well, it is what it is. And I'm sure there's some people out there who would really love digital signature, so I'm glad they're at least giving for that people. And finally, the last one to come, Satisfiction. I really do love this book box because it's like a self-care one. And like I said, I did open this up, so I'm not gonna show it to you because it's a mess. Also, oh my gosh, I keep... okay. I started. So, this one's a self-care box, so it's not really... yeah, we'll see. So what's inside? A collagen mask by Abib, infused with 100,005, that's a random number, parts per minute of fermented collagen, palmitoyl, and tripeptide 5 skin boosting with Rose of Jericho extracts plus tree hellos for added hydration and elasticity. It helps you achieve a youthful and glowing complexion, which is really great. Like I said, when I came back from Japan, my skin was just an absolute mess. And I did a few face masks, and they're actually feeling really good. It's a little bit dry again. I have really big news, but it has me really busy. And it has me not really taking care of myself. Like today, I actually had a home cooked lunch, which is basically what I have every day, but I haven't in like 3 weeks because we just haven't had time. Or 2 weeks, I guess. And then we have the Gummy Sheet Mask by Abib. The sheet mask contains heart leaf extract to soothe and calm sensitive skin, help manage help manage acne concerns. The high adhesion microfiber sheet enhances essence absorption, while ampoule type essence delivers fresh, non-sticky, long-lasting hydration. So I love these, and I'm so happy. Yeah, like you can see, Korean skincare. I love these because, like, yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm running low on my sheet masks, and now I got 2 new ones. We got a vanilla coconut body lotion. Oh, okay. I use CeraVe. I have eczema, CeraVe, and especially on my face, my Korean friend who's into Korean skincare told me about like this snail serum one that also, like, between those two, I've been pretty good at not having flare-ups. And I use CeraVe on my body. So I'm not sure about this. Maybe I'll ask my friend if she wants this. Is this Korean? I don't know. But it's with a blend of glycerin, rosemary leaf extract, and citric acid. This body lotion gently conditions the skin, maintaining its natural balance for revitalized and refreshing feeling. But it does say niacinamide, which I know is vitamin B, I think. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not. And then she sealed it to make sure it doesn't spill, which I totally appreciate that. Again, she's now a 2-person team. She was a 1-woman team. But yeah, we'll see if I use this. Although I do love vanilla coconut. But also I do have delicate skin. We got a shower steamer by Daily Rituals. Oh, Daily Rituals is nice. Experience the ultimate shower luxury with our shower steamers from Daily Rituals. Transform your daily shower into a spa-like retreat made from natural ingredients like baking soda and essential oils. These steamers are free from harsh chemicals, ensuring a rejuvenating experience every time. So it's nice. It's bamboo and mint. It's gonna be like great to do in the morning to help wake you up. There was a candle, so just imagine it looked like this, but it had a pink label and it said Romanticy, and it smelled like magnolia, orange blossom, and jasmine, and that magnolia was overpowering, and it was woodwick. And if you don't know what woodwick looks like, it's this. So when you burn it, it cracks. Oh, this one smells so good. It crackles. See, this one's pine, plumeria, and spruce. This is ones I love. But yeah, that I just don't do floral scents. Floral scents give me a headache. Literally, like, I don't do well with strong scents either. Like I say, I like cologne, and then yesterday I had to take an Uber because we are a 1-car household, and my husband needed a car for something, and I was gonna go with my friends. So we were at his sibling's place for the birthday party, and I took an Uber over, and I mean, I get the Uber driver trying to do a service, but it smelled of cologne so strongly. I had such a headache. So she's been doing a lot too. I've noticed not all of them have it. So keeping this, because again, Mercari, I'm selling stuff. But some of them, she has like a little bookmark with the book. And as I gave it away, and this is Celestial Bodies. Excuse me, The Sun Serpent's Daughter by R.A. Moreau. And where did my... Here we go. There we go. Okay. Let's get this plastic off. It's so annoying. What is it? Like new plastic. Wow, look at that. It's so pretty. Here's the back. The spine. Here's the back. You are the sweetest poison I have ever known. All right. There's nothing. Ooh, okay. There's nothing underneath. But we do have hardback, and then the edges are quite nice. Oh, it's a snake, which is daughter of a snake. The end pages are nothing to write home about. Again, she is a 1-woman team, so I totally get it. We do have an author's note. It goes on to the next page, and I'm pretty sure she did the formatting on this. So it's probably just a little bit different. I wonder if there's anything at the end. And again, the quality is just, even though she does the Chinese printing, because that's the only way you can get stencil edges, we just are not capable of that here in the United States, unfortunately. So it comes into, okay, so now, an exclusive excerpt of book 2, which I don't think it's exclusive, right? All right, so what does this say? Our May featured novel, Celestial Bodies, The Sun Serpent's Daughter, R.A. Moreau. This exclusive edition features a redesigned dust jacket, hardcover foiling, 3-sided sprayed edges, new interior formatting, bound author letters, signed book plate. Look at that. Signed book plate and a bookmark. And that's the other thing. She doesn't always have a book plate, but she normally does get them. So that's really cool. I don't think any have actually been signed, but again, she's a 1-woman team. She's been around for very little time. She primarily focuses on BIPOC authors in the fantasy, sci-fi space. All right, I'm gonna have to look for this, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Oh, it's on the floor. And I love that the book plate matches the color scheme, so that's really cool. Put that there for now. Put the bookmark. Oh, here it is. So they're together. So yeah, so that is all 4 books that I got today. There we go. Like, nice and closing. There we go. So here they are, my nice little stack. And if we look at the edges, oh, which edge is prettiest? I kind of like the Owlcrate. I just love the vibrancy. And this one next. As much as I love stained glass and I love the actual feel of this, this is too plain for me. Although, is that? Oh, those are moths. I'm like, it kind of looks like the light filtering through. That's kind of cool. But no, they're moths, which duh. It's the night and the moth. That makes sense. All right, so, let me know. Have you read any of these? Are you planning on reading any of these? Which one of these are you excited about? Thank you.